And so continuing on with the second lesson for building up the yoke piece, what we're going to do here now is make the connection in between the two different chunks that we made on the previous video. So to start that up, we're going to rotate up here, and then we're going to create a new sketch, and that's going to be on the plane that we have here. So with that, what we're going to then do is we can always just rotate this around so we can see what we're doing. And we're going to make a circle. Now, of course, we need to pick up that center that we already had. And then the diameter that we want, again, it was, you could just drag it out to here. And it would, but we know that it's 40 there, so we'll just type that in. And now with that entered in there, with the automatic, yes, we have it automatically, but we don't want the continuous auto dimensioning, so I think that's where we want it. And now what we're going to do is turn that around over to the other side again, and we need to take and make some more lines. And so we're going to take from this point here and come out here and be tangent, and then we need to do the same on the other side. And we got a tangent there as well. We'll take and trim out the rest of this circle. And we need to make some lines on the other side in the same way. Let's take and rotate over and have a look at what we've got here. So we'll make the circle again. And it's going to be 40. Again, flip back. Create a line. And we're going to do it from this edge here. Come in and be tangent. Other edge. Tangent. Trim. And we now, of course, also need to make lines so that we can finish off this whole sketch here. Okay, so there's our complete set of curves to do that. Rotate over again. Okay, we don't have the trim quite right, so we'll go back in here. Let's just rotate and have a look at that there. So now it's showing an overconstrained geometry. I think our issue here is we've got this twice. So we've got the same curve entered in there twice. And so if we remove the one copy, that helps. And the other thing we've got is we need to take this chunk out in here. And now I think we've got everybody fully constrained, so that's good. We can now finish up our sketch and then do the extrusion. So let's rotate over again and have a look at what's happening. We need to do an extrude. And this is the sketch. The distance we want to go is actually 10. So we could either go to this face, we'll just type in the 10 here. And we're going to get a unite by default. And we can just take and hide the visibility of that sketch. So now what we have now is at this stage we've got these two pieces made together. So if we rotate over so you can see that there. But we still have this separated out, so we're going to do some more unite operations. So we need a unite between this chunk and this chunk. And you see what happens when you do that is it merges the faces there. One more. We need a unite between this. Now is all one body. Let's just make sure we get that right. Unite between here and down here. There, now when we pick it, if we choose this, we've got everybody hooked together, we hope. Good. So if you want to check, you can see what the volume of your object is. To do that, we're going to go just look under analysis here, and we can do a measure bodies and select it, and it gives our volume. And if you've assigned density, you can get the mass and the other items in there just like you can with every CAD system. So you should have the whole thing highlighting here if you've done this properly. Last thing we need is to get a hole through for the center. So we'll take and turn over to here and go back, and we need to sketch, and we'll sketch on this face. And we're going to make a point, and we can pick up the center here. Okay, finish the sketch, rotate, and now we're going to make our hole. The hole is going to be 25 in diameter. A simple hole, diameter 25, and we'll go through everything. There's the point. And there's the hole. Now we need that cross hole through the other way. So we're going to come over here and sketch again. And we'll pick that particular plane there. And we need a circle for the pin through the shaft. That's going to be 5. We need a diameter 5. And we need to now dimension this. So linear dimension, it needs to be up 10 from the bottom. So here down to sketch origin, vertically, should be 10. And then we've got to make horizontally, we need it as well. Get these two set here. And so 0 is what we want for there. Okay, let's finish sketch. Rotate over here and have a look where we are. So we've got that sketch in the middle, and now we need to do an extrude, and we're going to do a symmetric version of this. We need to get through everything now, so we know it's 40, so if we 25 each side will certainly get us through, because that'll be 50. And let's just pick the geometry here. And do a subtract. And there we have the whole. Now we can hide the extra sketches. And we'll just make that fit in there. Rotate around, have a look. Now I think we've actually finished off all of the pieces of our yoke part. So we'll save, and that will be the end of our lesson.